Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? Hey family, potential family. Um, what happened to her? Oh shit. Okay. Enlighten you, confirmation. Just looking. I'm gonna play some videos. I was just thinking. I don't know why, but it came in my. What happened to FEMA coffins? Hold on a minute. Um, shit, I need to be going to the dentist. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm gonna be showing videos of that. Okay. Um, yeah, because they say it was a conspiracy theory about the FEMA coffins, right? They made a big deal of it back in the when was it? The 90s. Um, I didn't hear it. No, it wasn't the 90s. It was in 2000s. Yeah. Um, but I didn't hear about it in the 90s. I'm gonna show y'all some videos of it. They say it's burial vaults. Um, that they sell. It's by a private company called Vantage Products Corporation. It's supposed to be the grave linings for the coffins manufactured. Okay, um, placed around a it's placed around the casket in the grave, required by many cemeteries to prevent the ground from sinking as the casket deteriorates over time. I didn't know the casket. Maybe it does. I don't know. Says not owned by FEMA. It's a land in Madison, Georgia, in 1990s. Commercial sales for business practices, buying and storing the product in advance. Rumors in 2007 and 2010, Alex Jones talked about the government using for future biological pandemic, and that was before the pandemic of 2020. Y'all, how y'all doing? Would y'all give me a like when you come in? Hey, Beastly Bomber. So the FEMA coffins. Thank y'all for the love. Appreciate it. Um, so Alex Jones talked about it. We're gonna look at some videos. Hey Sag, you have birthday Virgo. Could have Sag anywhere in your chart, okay? Um, or just in the Sagittarius energy. You know what I'm saying? How you learn? You want to learn things. You know, you be like, this woman, every day we come here, she thinks about something else. Yeah. Can you shout me out and it's my birthday? Happy birthday, Mackenzie. Happy birthday to you. Say happy birthday to Mackenzie, y'all. Hey, the goat. How you doing? Hope you're having a fabulous day, Bergie. Pandemic 2020. What did they do with those bodies? COVID-19. Uh, Beastly bombers. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Um, and we're gonna look at a video because Obama was talking about it. He mentioned it. Oh, don't send me in the mail, child. What? You send it in the mail to me. Who? Nikki had ordered on the phone and we didn't know it was gonna be here. They don't know her from Adam. They didn't know how fast he was gonna send it. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna do this. Listen to Obama. I appreciate a donation. That would be very nice. Yeah, everybody's talking about. I don't really know anything about Charlie Kirk yet. First time I've ever seen him is now. So I can't comment. You know, of course, my condolences to him and his family and his children, of course. Do you know what today is? What is it? September 11th. September 11th of the bombing.
No, that was a helicopter. I mean,
no, that was
airplane.
America pretending that it was foreign country was trying to take over us because they wanted some more money. They wanted to take over somebody's country.
That was New York.
America does it all the time. They pretend like it's another country doing that, and it's America because they messy as hell and they be wanting other people's stuff. So they'll pretend like some other country finna invade or blow up something. You'll learn. Okay, look, he says Obama mass graves. See, so it wasn't true. Why would Obama be making this comment?
To brush aside America's responsibility as a leader, and more profoundly, our responsibilities to our fellow human beings under such circumstances, would have been a betrayal of who we are. Some nations may be able to turn a blind eye to atrocities in other countries.
Okay.
The United States of America is different. And as president, I refuse to wait for the images of slaughter and mass graves before taking action.
Yeah, I hear you, Lemon. Okay. Yeah, you
All
heard he say it was
seniors on
mass
Medicare who
destruction. Did
haven't
y'all hear what
claimed
he
their
said?
spending card loaded with
So he was
$3,300
concerned
have
about
only
the graves as well. So let me see. Look at a video of. See here the graves. Cool, about three or four bodies in there. They claim that's for a coffin. All of a sudden.
I was pulled to the side road, which was a new cut gravel dirt road in front of a business, a builder supply business, actually top-notch builder supply in Madison, Georgia. To my right, this was previously was a soybean field, and this little new cut road divided this field, and the right side of the road was filled with which I thought was portable toilets. I never looked at them that close. Same in color, maybe black, but which was an odd color. And I was sitting there going over my notes, and a van pulled alongside of me that turned out to be the property owner. And he greeted me, and he was by himself, and so we had a good little dialogue there, and I asked him about the field of black boxes. What were they? Because I'd never seen anything like that. And his statement was that if he told me, I would be one of few people in Madison, Georgia that knew about them. And he says they're disposable coffins, I believe he told me. And he says there's 100 at that time, and he said there was 125,000 there. And they were stacked, he told me 15 high. I asked him who owned them, and he stated that the CDC owned them, and that they were leasing the land, leasing his land for storage. And he said his brother worked with the CDC in Atlanta and had been asked by the CDC to do a 3-year extension to place temporary morgues all across the nation.
Mm-hmm. So in January of this year, 2005, we decided to drive to beautiful Madison, Georgia, and take a look for ourselves. It was on a Sunday and no one was around, with the exception of this one pickup truck that was coming out the narrow road that we were going in on next to this field. We flagged down the pickup truck, and it was providential that the driver of this pickup truck turned out to be the son of the man that owned this field. So naturally, we started asking him questions. And he told us that not long ago, there had been as many as 500,000 of these grave liners or disposable coffins.
On that.
We asked him for permission if we could look around, and he said yes. So we did.
Don't fill my chat up.
We're just getting an idea for the size of these boxes. What could these boxes be used for? Well, they're called casket liners. And that's an interesting term.
Jesse, how you doing?
It's a
So leave it
casket liner.
alone.
When I first heard the term casket liner,
Look at that.
I thought perhaps a lining for a casket. But this is too big to be
I'm
on the
talking about
inside
a
of
whole
a
nother
casket.
subject over here, please. If you're
So-
gonna pay attention.
Certainly, this could be used as a casket. This is
Okay.
an inexpensive casket. And you can see the size here. There's lots
Oh,
of
well,
room.
don't leave him in here. Okay. That's a baby
I
one.
think my friends here, we could all probably get inside. It might be a little cozy, but we fit just
Wow.
fine.
About 3 people can get
Which
fit in
tells me
that
that
coffin.
these liners can be used for more than just one. And one more time, what kind of liners are these?
Casket
Oh, it's
liners.
okay.
These are casket liners. That's what the man said. That's what the man told us. And we're told that there are about,
He did say
well, there were
casket
about
liners. He did
500,000
say
out
that.
here.
Later,
The
as
other one
I
said they were
went
coffins.
back to my home office,
The owner
I
of the land.
spoke of it there, and of course, people usually don't want to hear too much about this kind of thing. So it's never been mentioned, you know, publicly, except just here and there, till I went to a luncheon, a fundraiser for Representative Saxby Chambliss. He was running for his second term for the U.S. House of Representatives. And it was a crowd, probably 100, maybe 150.
I understand, Desmond.
Congressmen, senators, state senators, and mayors. There was one table we probably had 2 3-star generals and a couple of 1-star with their spouses. So it was a real high-powered meeting. But the keynote speaker was a congressman, and I don't remember his name. He'd just been in the House for a long time, and he was the chairman of the Armed Services Committee. And so he just spoke in behalf of Representative Chambliss and the importance of having him on board to be reelected due to our threats. But it had to do with the nuclear devices that was missing from the old Soviet Union, and it had gotten into terrorist hands, and the emphasis was on the critical state that we face in this country. And he said we could lose tens of millions of people in the next decade, and he used those terms, due to a nuclear strike on U.S. soil. And I was sitting there, and it became very clear to me that that could very well explain why just weeks, could be 2 to 3 weeks prior to that meeting, that I had stumbled upon these, at that time, 125,000 disposable liners or caskets or coffins or whatever they could be termed as, in that soybean field in Madison, Georgia.
That would be wonderful, Blaze.
Now,
It's
what
up to
we've
you.
just seen is one United States city outside, this is Atlanta, it has a metropolitan
Hey,
population
Mo,
area of
we just got
roughly
through.
4 million
My
people.
condolences to his family,
So
but
this
don't
is one
start.
field.
Okay, we just stopped it.
Outside of one U.S. city, and the brother of the man that owns this field, that the government is leasing this field from to store these disposable coffins, this brother was given 3 years to set up temporary morgues around the country. Now, we found the website that we think these disposable coffins were made at, and we noticed that the lids that they're advertising on the website were rounded. But the lids, hundreds of thousands of lids there, the lids we found, folks, were flat, and they were reinforced. You know what that could mean?
You too, Mo.
You can stack them on top of each other. That's a lot neater to stack them in disposable coffins than what we saw after the tsunami, when we would see bulldozers digging holes and taking bodies and pushing bodies into holes. America can stomach this much better.
Yeah, I was I don't know, it just came to me today. I thought about that. The coffins. Let's see what Alex on. Well, this is Houston. How we gonna do? How they trying to concern? Are we prepared for hurricanes? Symbolic. What does he say? Fake coffins are symbolic, says Pentagon. Let's hear this right quick. From the Pentagon. 11 years ago.
Now, in the United States, the Pentagon has admitted organizing a number of fake public ceremonies, supposedly to honor the return to the US of the bodies of American servicemen and women killed in conflicts in the Far East. The arrival ceremonies in Hawaii featured coffins, troops in full dress uniforms, and unflyable planes towed into position, all attended by veterans and the public. Pentagon officials now say some of the events, which had been held 4 times a year since 2006, were symbolic. The latest attempt to resolve in part the US budget crisis looks doomed to fail. Republicans in the Senate are expected to block a Democrat measure to increase the US debt limit through 2014 later today. The Democrats say they will attempt to bring up the bill again in the next few days. Meanwhile, the Grand Canyon and Statue of Liberty.
Interesting. Okay, let's continue. I'm not trying to hear all that. Alex Jones. Oh, this guy was talking about the FEMA toxic trailers. I didn't click on it. FEMA opens temporary community for campfire survivors. Not getting on FEMA, but just looking, I didn't see
I'm Giacomo Luca in Gridley. It's a project 2.5 months in the making, but now FEMA is putting the finishing touches on a community for 400 families that will house campfire survivors. FEMA crews have cleared the 72-acre site, running underground electric, sewer, water, and paved roads in a project costing in the tens of millions, building essentially an entire neighborhood in just 2.5 months. Survivors will live in these 1 to 4 bedroom housing units that look like this.
Please don't have Pharaoh. Please don't start with him again,
placed.
okay?
They'll come
My
fully
condolences
furnished
to
and
him
will
and
look
his
similar
family.
to this inside.
Okay.
FEMA's project manager says crews have exceeded expectations because they know just how important it is.
Okay, everybody got their opinion. I know nothing about the man, so I can't say.
To jump on the next project, you know, and that to me is pretty amazing to watch that kind of enthusiasm to help get the project finished on that pace.
For the past 8 months, we've told you stories of those who have lost their homes.
Now we got a guy that's been that's been since 6 years ago, and here's a guy living 6 years ago. This 10 years ago. People are still living in FEMA's toxic trailers. Devolution.
Take a drive through the back roads of rural America. You're bound to pass any number of boxy white trailers. These unremarkable 250 square foot homes are part of the forgotten legacy of Hurricane Katrina.
Minimum wage where I come from in Indianapolis is $7.25 an hour. Minimum wage here is roughly $14 to $15 an hour. Even working as a cashier at Walmart, you're going to earn $16, $17, $18 an hour. So,
do you hear like the formaldehyde issues at all?
I'm sorry?
Do you hear about the formaldehyde issues at all?
I haven't heard about anything.
But I'd be happy to run a free test for you if you want.
Yeah. I would love to know if the place where I'm living is poisonous.
10 years ago, Hurricanes Katrina and Rita tore into the Gulf Coast and displaced over 1 million people. In response, the Federal Emergency Management Agency deployed over 120,000 trailers to the region. After Katrina, it was pandemonium. People were clamoring for these trailers. There were protests about how slow they were getting deployed, and people wanted a place to live. There are so many bare necessities that were problems that the FEMA trailers having some sort of strange air to them was just one of many things that were going on.
Really? I should have read what it said.
When people first moved in, they experienced symptoms such as eye irritation, headaches, and nosebleeds. And as time progressed, health effects worsened. Some people suffered ailments including spikes in asthma, rashes, chronic diarrhea, and cognitive decline. As the scale of exposure became apparent, a class action lawsuit was launched, and by 2007, FEMA was aggressively taking back the trailers, and the court mandated that FEMA keep these trailers as evidence. And that court order expired on January 1st, 2010. So that's the date when they were able to cut their losses. They were spending tens of millions of dollars a year to maintain the lots. They took the first opportunity to sell them on the open market. So they were sold in giant auctions. They were sold very cheap, often in large lots. This research has taken me to over a dozen states. People have emailed and called me from every corner of the country. And many of them weren't even sure whether or not they had a FEMA trailer, so I would run their VIN numbers through a list of every trailer FEMA sold. Everyone thought the formaldehyde levels of these trailers would have gone down much quicker than they did. FEMA, the trailer industry, resellers. But 6-7 years after Katrina, I was testing trailers all over the country, and I found levels were still quite high, and people were still getting sick. Florida, North Carolina, Louisiana. Every week I was getting emails or phone calls from very concerned people. North Dakota, Louisiana, Tennessee, up here in Pennsylvania, Virginia, North Dakota again. I just purchased the camper here in the Bakken. Housing is all but impossible to find. My daughter, who is sick, has been hospitalized numerous times with breathing problems and was even ambulanced out before because of respiratory problems.
Interesting.
Many of the trailers gravitated to foreclosure hotspots. 2010 was the peak of the foreclosure crisis. They went to pockets of rural poverty all over the country, including Native American reservations with chronic housing shortages. But nowhere seemed to attract these trailers like North Dakota. Their oil boom was taking off just as the economy was tanking, and people were flocking to the state for work. Demand for housing grew exponentially. It was more expensive than Manhattan. So here we are at the Tumbleweed Inn, which comes highly recommended. I'm just gonna drop off well, here we have some FEMA trailers right here. We've got a park model. This is the Gulfstream Cavalier, which is the most the highest production unit of the FEMA trailers. We've got 1, 2 of those. Another FEMA trailer here. Looks like we have about 7 over there. We're about 2 minutes into our adventure, and we've already found basically a FEMA trailer park. We've got another one here. This is a park unit. Another park unit behind there. Another travel trailer, FEMA travel trailer back there. You can identify them by the make and model and by the VIN number, which we'll run all the VIN numbers in a second. But most of all, you can just see them by being the plainest, least branding, no garnishes like these swooping lines or mountains. These 2 are Gulfstream Cavaliers. Here's another one. So here's 3 down here. That one has a busted window. Looks like people are home in most of them. We'll drop off our gear and say hi.
And when I came in my hair, I was like, man, this is like back at home. not the scenery, but like back at home, the trailers, you know? Back at home, just more money. So I just I'm used to it. I'm used to it.
Were you surprised when you saw? You're like, hey, I know these trailers.
Yeah, I was. I was like, dang, I just came from this trailer. I'm like, back in it, huh? They got mold right here, mold right here, mold right here. It's not meant for weather. Nobody wants to live with this. Who wants to live with that? Not the people around here that's working.
Heard that there's a job out here, so I was like, hell yeah, I'm down to go. Like $16 an hour for cash registry, that ain't nothing.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, you'll never find that out in California. It's a little overpriced, but it's whatever.
Yeah, how much is it?
Like 12 something a month.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty, the oil field, you know.
Yeah.
They making money, so they make everybody pay.
How many of you are here?
There's about 7 people.
7 people here.
Yeah, well, 2 right there, 2 right here, bunk bed, and me right there.
The federal government built it for people displaced by the hurricane when their home got destroyed by the hurricane.
Yeah.
And they built it, and then they found out they were toxic, and then they sold them all over the country.
That's the best way to get rid of a toxic thing, you know, just to sell it around the country.
They had a sticker on the window saying not to be used as housing. And then,
I'm here. Yeah, now I'm here. Like, that's awesome.
But I think actually, since you don't have a window here, you're getting good clean air in there.
Yeah.
People that have it like sealed up with these tape and stuff,
yeah.
like it's getting bottled up in there. So actually, there's FEMA trailers down there. Yeah, there's like at least 2 or 3.
Yeah, it's pretty tight in there. It's not really, I mean, nobody likes being here. I don't like being in these trailers. It's just like not actually cool at all. Yeah, there are like 3 more in there. Like 3 and then plus me and my dad.
This is not that we want to live like, want to, you know, live like this, like all tied up and stuff like that, but
That's what the whole plan of this is. Altogether, we actually end up paying just like $100 each.
wow, which saves us a lot of money. So one of the reasons why we knocked on your door in particular is that this looks like it's a former FEMA trailer, so a trailer that was made by the federal government in 2005 or 2006 for people in the Gulf Coast after Hurricanes Katrina and Rita.
That's pretty interesting because the guy who sold us that is exactly that year, 2005.
Well, we can look up the VIN number and see if it was from there. Would you be interested in?
We could try. I really wouldn't know. Wouldn't know where it is. Sure.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Sure.
Here it is right there. So barely legible.
So since it was potentially made by the federal government, you can just ask the federal government for records, because it's public records of all of the VIN numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to search. And see, it's taking forever because there's 150,000 of these they're scrolling through.
Yeah.
So it's just taking it. So this is actually the same VIN number, so this is the same trailer. So this trailer, a 2006 Recreation by Design travel trailer, and it was sold in a lot of 21,715 similar trailers for Henderson Auctions. There's a big auction house in Louisiana. And that's who it was sold to. So it must have been sold by the federal government to this auctioneer. The auctioneer sold it to someone who sold it to the guy your dad bought it from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Originally, this was going to be a summer job for me. I decided to keep staying because I did not save any of my money.
So what I'll be doing is pulling formaldehyde at a known rate through this tube that I'm gonna score and then break off the tips. And there's a chemical in there that reacts with the formaldehyde in a known way. So I'll pull it for half an hour.
hopefully the results are not worrisome.
They're not too bad. They're not, incredible.
X,
It's about 20 parts per billion.
Rex.
Which is what's the dangers of that? Can you put it in perspective for me? Yeah, of course. It's 20.
The
There you go.
FEMA trailers talking
a
about
lot
how
of trailers
toxic
I
they was, and
tested,
the government sold them to people, and he trying to see if anybody's still getting sick on the
like
trailers.
upwards of 100 parts per billion. Okay. And so this is 20, so it's about a fifth of that. And a lot of these units in particular were hitting about 100. So it's about 5 times better than it was. And it's maybe around double a normal home right now.
Every home that's built has formaldehyde in it, so it's part of something we live with all the time.
Okay.
So we know what levels are really, really bad and what should be avoided in occupational settings. When it comes to domestic exposure that's over a very long period of time and at a relatively low level, the effects aren't as well known. So the Agency for Toxic Substances and Disease Registry, which is a sister agency of CDC, which you may have heard of, they say that below 8 parts per billion for long-term, like over a year exposure, you don't have to worry about negative health effects. So, but over 8, you could have effects. They haven't necessarily found harm happening at 9 parts per billion or 10 parts per billion, but they have to be a little extra careful in protecting the population by saying below 8, you'll definitely be safe.
I'm living at 20 parts per billion. Is there anything I should be looking out for, or at least a downgraded version of the symptom anywhere in the future?
Yeah, if you did have like slowing thinking, like if you're hypocognition, so like thinking more slowly, issues with your respiratory tract, sort of like a simmering low grade sinus infection. If you have asthma, increased asthma attacks. But the thing also is that some people are going to react and some people aren't. So it's not just a matter of when it's going to happen to you. It could just be that it's not going to happen.
We thought that we'd find some trailers, but we had no idea that we'd find them basically in post-Katrina concentrations. There's one out back of the restaurant we're at now. There's 2 minutes down the road, there's a trailer park with at least 20 to 30. They're really every single little cluster of trailers that we've seen, at least one has been a FEMA trailer. We also thought we'd find oil and gas men living in these trailers, but instead it's been almost exclusively really young men working on the fringes of the boom in the service industry.
Thank y'all for the likes. I appreciate it. Come in and give me a like, please.
We're on our way to meet with Delvin Cree on trust land of the Turtle Mountain Reservation, about 3 hours northeast of the Bakken Shale. I've been trying to get in touch with Delvin for at least 3 years because he's the most outspoken person about the hazards Native Americans have endured living in these trailers.
I think we got like 800 to 850 of these camper trailers. And we were getting them until I raised a concern about the toxic mold in them and the formaldehyde levels. And I did stop getting them because of that. I think that's why the government gave us these camper trailers, because we can dispose of them on our own lands. So.
But in essence, they're disposing of them by giving them to you.
Yep. A lot of these campers were going out to the Bakken oil fields, and they were being sold. And that was a concern of mine also. Each camper that I seen in Mississippi had them stickers on them that you couldn't live in them, that they were temporary housing. And when you got up here, all them stickers were gone.
Were you aware that it was a FEMA unit when you purchased it?
I kind of thought it was, but they weren't being advertised as being that. You know, I mean, it was great. Now I bought and I got my money invested in a house, and the house is making me sick, you know.
America.
How you doing, huh? Sometimes, you know, it was just you were having a runny nose for no apparent reason, you know, whether it was an allergy or whether it almost felt like you had a cold coming on, but it never manifested itself as a cold, you know. Sleepless nights, toss and turn. That's gotten a lot better now. I mean, a lot of times I'll sleep 6-7 hours straight through, you know. Obviously, when it was 40 parts per billion, it was affecting me, but now it's 30 parts per billion. I'm not noticing any real problems, and but who's to say, maybe even at 30 parts per billion, that could cause somebody else health concerns.
We can't say that Greg's house is safe. The level is still higher than what I would want to live in. It's also certainly several times higher than the cancer risk level. So even if he's feeling better on a day-to-day level, he may have some latent toxicity that could affect his health in the future. So the toxicity that Greg is dealing with now is no longer the extraordinary toxicity that was relegated to those kinds of homes, but the everyday sort of toxicity that we all have to deal with, since all our homes are held together with these same materials.
What you drinking?
Whoa.
If you're an unskilled or slightly skilled worker and you can make over $100,000 a year, you're probably capable of putting yourself through a lot to make it all make sense to you. But for the people we've been talking to, who have mostly been service industry folks, where they're making maybe $10 an hour more than they would, they're also paying higher rent than they would, living in worse conditions than they would, more isolated than they would. Is it really worth it at the end of the day?
Toss up. You know? America. Okay. Let's find Alex Jones. Where is he? Where you go?
It's just the fact that we're reporting on that. So I want to be clear, the company isn't bad. They're allowed to be in business and sell this to the government. In the past, we would see articles about 1 million body bags ordered by FEMA, or 300,000 plastic coffins ordered by Homeland Security. I mean, we've had all those articles. We just have never, but people don't care about an article or a news story. They want to see the coffins. So some folks in Georgia saw one of these facilities, and we've got Google photos of it and ground photos and video of it, and it is more than 500,000 of these giant coffins stacked outside. You'll have big stacks of lids and then stacks of the coffins, one inside the other. And they also have other systems that you can go read about. They also have urns for your cremated body. And this is in Georgia. The company is Polyguard Vaults, but they're in Alabama. This is a separate area, a FEMA leased area, just sitting right out by the side of a highway for the last couple years. And finally, we've mentioned this before, but finally, this is really getting big news on the web, and a big report's being done by Kurt Nimmo right now. In fact, it may be up. I know he's working on it to have it up by the end of the show. Why are tens of thousands of plastic burial vaults stacked in a field near Madison, Georgia, is the headline. Polyguard Vaults, and you go to their website, and we also have photos of the trucks, giant 18-wheelers, huge 18-wheelers with these extra long flatbeds just totally stacked with the coffins that go one inside the other like plastic Dixie cups. And they're just all there. Now, We know this is FEMA. We know that these are coffins. Some people are debating that because we have all the news articles where it says FEMA's ordered coffins and body bags by the millions. This is just one stockpile just a few miles away from the Atlanta airport, which is the largest airport in the United States. So you can go there and look at these. Now, FEMA and the CDC say that they're, by the way, this is nearby the CDC, Center for Disease Control. They say that they're only doing this in case there's a mass biological outbreak. You've just got to remember that it's the government, the criminals that have hijacked our government, their National Security Act of 47, who fully took over when they killed President Kennedy in 63, and now under PDD 51 openly says that the White House is a dictatorship and that Congress has no authority. The chairman of the Homeland Security Department for 6-7 months, it's been going on for 11 months total since one of the people on the committee asked to see the documents. They're not even allowed to see the fully declassified, slash classified version. But on the cover sheet of PDD 51, Presidential Decision Directive 51, it says that the president is a dictator. People say, well, everything will be all right. Barack Obama will soon be in, or John McCain will. They're just puppets. They run nothing. They're there to carry out their orders. Understand? It's that executive branch that allows the private corporations that have hijacked our government to have, at least on the surface, the look of government. But a president declaring himself dictator is totally illegal and illegitimate. See, that's what you've got to ask yourself. Do you stand with the Bill of Rights and Constitution or with the New World Order? Do you stand with the Republic and the Founding Fathers or the dirtbag globalists? We'll be right back with the second hour and your call.
How are we able to offer them?
I want to look for, there were rumors for years that my mom told me, she says fact, before she passed, she was telling me a lot of things. And she said that always stay when you go to the funeral stop Mason, until they put the dirt on the coffin, put it all the way down and put the dirt on the coffin, because when everybody leave, they will dump the body out. So I'm wondering, are they going to dump the body in these FEMA coffin, liners, whatever they call, and resell the coffin? So let's see what's going on with that. Just go. People, funeral homes dumping people out of coffins.
People funeral homes dumping people out of coffins.
Ballward man's burial. Marred by mistake. Let's see.
How are we able to offer them?
Displaying decayed corpse. Okay, funeral home under fire for allegedly displaying decaying corpse. Oh my God. Woo! We buried debris. Clinton family exhumes remains, finds Clinton Township Cemetery. We buried debris. Let's see. Woman who was declared dead knocks him from inside. Whoa, woman who was declared dead knocks from inside of her coffin during wake. Whoa. Wow. Forgets to dig grave during funeral. Okay. Cemetery forgets to dig grave during funeral. Because they was going to chunk his ass somewhere probably. Let's see. I know they probably don't have it on here. But I remember my mom always said that Wait till they put the fire on there. I mean, they put the dirt on top of the casket. Um, I can't find places wrong body. Whoa, places wrong body and casket. Okay. Okay. So let's get off of FEMA. Remember I don't know if y'all listened to me the other days. Um, Michael, you need to chill out. Nord haters, correct, the Mundo. Democrats are officially done for good now. Okay, y'all, I'm not really into politics, okay? Because uh-uh. Because they all do the same thing. They all work for the same people, okay? Fact. Russia, I kept getting Poland in my readings in Russia. So now I see Russia, Poland. Russia has, they're shooting down drones that the Russians have sent to Poland. Okay, so that's political. But Poland kept coming up. Drones, Russia, I didn't know till I looked on the internet and it was showing that. Dead man moving inside a coffin. What the fuck? And they just sitting there. What the hell? Is he staging his death to hear what everybody say? People do some crazy shit. I ain't lying. They do some crazy stuff. Oh, my next thing was walls of Jericho. I'm thinking about Obama. Trump is talking about putting the oh shoot. I gotta get to my pictures. This is a new phone, y'all. I have no idea. Let me see. Maps, drive, photos. Okay. Oof. Yeah. I don't want to sign in. Leave me alone. So I was looking at, now this is different countries. I found out different countries have walls around their country. It's a lot of them, matter of fact. North and South Korea, Hong Kong, South Africa, Mozambique, Egypt, Kuwait, Uzbek, Afghanistan, United Arabs, Ukraine, Russia, Turkmenistan, Turkey, Syria, Slovenia, Croatia, Serbia, North Macedonia. I might be butchering these names. I'm sorry. Saudi, Yemen, Iraq, Poland, Belarus, Norway, Greece, Morocco, Mexico, U.S., Spain, Lithuania, Liberia, Tuscany, Tunisia, Latvia, Israel, India, Hungary, Cyprus and North Finland, Denmark, Germany, Chile, Bolivia, United Kingdom, France, Bulgaria, Malaysia, Botswana, Austria, Italy, Slovenia, Argentina, Paraguay, okay. So a lot of countries have that too. You know what I'm saying? So this is so the walls of Jericho. It got me thinking about the walls of Jericho. There's a little things, little comic little things, and it was talking about the walls. First, let me go back this way. Okay, the tariff he was talking about. Now we already got ice walls around the whole world. Now he want this around America. Okay, we got ice walls all around there, right? And there's other land all on the other side. But anyway, this is how his tariff, matey. Anyway, probably doesn't. So I was looking up that, and I seen this long time ago. Um, it was I was trying to find an old photo that I had seen of the walls going around America. So he's actually trying to do that. Then it says, "Take that, China." Now he's talking about the dragon. You know, that's a big thing for China. But I don't think. I think it's more something else. America owes China $1 trillion. Um, Donald Trump's trade wars, what China should do next. Trying to put giving the fight fire with fire. FT collection of China-U.S. trade war. So we got robots and the eagle. So China got a robot, fire, and they got a real evil eagle. And the Bible said the eagle and the bear will fight. And that's supposed to have been Russia and the United States. So, I don't know. So there. So, then I was saying about the walls of Jericho. And the walls of Jericho, my opinion, now they say it was over. Let me read it first. Old Jericho today, West Bank in the Palestinian Authority, the state of Palestine, ruled by Jordan, 1949 to 1967, West Bank, came under Israel's rule following the Six-Day War. 1994, first city to be given to the Palestinians Authority after the OSLO Accords. A treaty was signed, okay? The city of Palms, that's what it's called. 5 miles west of Jordan, 7 miles north of the Dead Sea, 8 feet below sea level. I was wondering about that. Anyway, it says, back in the day, we're going to listen to video that I happened to find about the walls of Jericho. A little history on the walls of Jericho. Here a quick little clip, and I'm going to find another one.
What if I told you that the fall of Jericho was not just a miracle, but a mystery hidden for centuries? Jericho's walls were said to be impenetrable.
I don't know how to say your name.
Massive, fortified.
Please don't start with Charles. My condolences to his family. Don't start that.
But in just 7 days, they
I don't know nothing about the man.
No battering rams, no siege weapons, just priests, trumpets, and faith. How? Some scholars believe supernatural forces played a role, while others suggest a powerful resonance frequency, where sound vibrations from the trumpets and marching triggered a collapse, divine intervention, or a forgotten ancient science. What do you think really happened? Comment below. What if I told you that the fall of Jericho was not...
let's see. Okay, some of y'all might not know about it. Some of y'all might know, okay? Trying to find a video. And it goes with the story of Rahab. Rahab, I might be saying her name wrong. She helped the Israelites. Her and the spies, she was a prostitute. And only her and her family were saved. I think she had an idiotic husband who was very disrespectful. Rahab, the prostitute who became an ancestor of Jesus. She was the mother of Boaz.
She was a woman with a bad reputation. People avoided her.
Thank you, Andy.
They whispered when she walked by.
You must be young.
She lived in a city with walls so
Cracking
high,
jokes.
no one could break in. Soldiers guarded the gates. The people inside thought they were safe. But what if I told you that this woman, Rahab, would be one of the most important women in the Bible? How did a Canaanite woman, a prostitute, end up in the family line of Jesus Christ? The Bible tells us in Joshua 2 and Joshua 6 that Rahab's story is not just about a city, spies, or a battle. It's about faith, courage, and God's power to change lives. Stay with us as we uncover a story that proves no one is
Now
too
you
far
know
from
better if
God's
you
mercy.
33. And that's the
before we
important
begin,
number too.
If you love Bible
Andy,
stories that
come
show
on
God's
now.
mercy in
You supposed
unexpected ways,
be doing what
make
I'm
sure to
doing.
subscribe and turn on
Researching knowledge.
notifications.
33. Jesus
don't
Christ
want to
died
miss
that.
this.
Come on now.
The
The
city of
Christ.
Jericho stood like a
What are you
fortress.
doing?
Tall walls, strong gates, and
Hello,
an army
David.
ready to defend it.
Thank you, David. I
People
appreciate
believed
it.
it could
Welcome
never
to the
be
family.
Joshua 6:1.
You too.
Now the gates of Jericho were securely barred because of the Israelites. No one went out, and no one came in. The walls were so thick that chariots could ride on top of them. Soldiers patrolled day and night. The people were confident. They believed their false gods would protect them. Jericho was filled with wealth and luxury, but it was also filled with wickedness. The people worshipped idols made of wood and stone. They sacrificed to false gods. They lived for pleasure, ignoring the one true God. They had heard about the Israelites. Stories spread about how their God had split the Red Sea, how he had led them through the desert, how he had defeated mighty kings. Joshua 2:9-11. The people of Jericho were terrified, but instead of turning to God, they hardened their hearts. In this city lived a woman named Rahab, but she wasn't a queen. She wasn't a noblewoman. She was a prostitute. People whispered about her. They avoided her during the day, but visited her house at night. She was used, but never truly valued. Yet, Rahab was different. She had heard about the Israelites too, but unlike the others, she believed. She knew their God was real.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Deep inside,
Welcome, y'all.
Rahab longed for something more. She saw the emptiness of Jericho's gods. She watched as the people ignored the warnings, but she believed the God of Israel was different. Hebrews 11:31. By faith, the prostitute Rahab, because she welcomed the spies, was not killed with those who were disobedient. Rahab had faith, even before she had proof. And now, the moment had come. The Israelites had arrived. The city was on high alert. The gates were locked. Soldiers were watching for spies. Rahab stood at her window, looking out from her home, built into the city wall. Would Jericho really fall? Would the Israelite God do what he had done before? She didn't know it yet, but her life was about to change forever. Stay with us, because Rahab's story is just beginning. It was a normal evening in Jericho. Guards patrolled, merchants closed their shops, and people settled into their homes. But at Rahab's door, two strangers knocked. Rahab took one look at them and knew they were Israelites. The people of Jericho feared them, but Rahab saw something different. These men belonged to the God she had heard about, the one who did miracles. She had two options: turn them in. The king would reward her. She would gain favor and maybe even a better life. Hide them. But if she was caught, she would be executed as a traitor. Her heart pounded. The decision had to be made in seconds. She grabbed the men and led them up to her rooftop. Joshua 2:6. She covered them with flax stalks, pressing them down to make sure they were well hidden. Would this work? Would the soldiers believe her? Heavy footsteps thundered through the streets. A loud knock shook Rahab's door. King's soldier, bring out the men who came to you. They are spies sent to destroy us. Rahab's heart raced. She could feel the men breathing under the flax. Joshua 2:4-5. But the woman had taken the two men and hidden them. She said, Yes, the men came to me, but I did not know where they had come from. At dusk, when it was time to close the city gate, they left. I don't know which way they went. Go after them quickly. You may catch up with them." The soldiers believed her. They rushed out of the city, chasing after the spies on the road to the Jordan
That
River.
number might not be
As soon as the
accurate,
soldiers were gone, Rahab ran to the
I only
spies.
see when I go off.
Joshua 2:9-11. I know that the Lord has given you this land. We have heard how the Lord dried up the water of the Red Sea for you. When we heard of it, our hearts melted in fear. For the Lord your God is God in heaven above and on the earth below. Tears filled her eyes. This was her moment. She was standing in front of the people of the true God. She had lived in sin, but now she had chosen faith. What will happen next? Will Rahab's faith save her when Jericho falls? Stay with us to find out. The spies prepared to leave, but Rahab wasn't done yet. She had risked everything to save them. But what about her own family? Joshua 2:12-13.
Welcome again to the family.
Tears filled her eyes as she begged them to promise, not just for her, but for her loved ones. Our lives for your lives. If you don't tell anyone what we are doing, we will protect you when the Lord gives us this land. Joshua 2:14. The deal was made. Rahab's courage and faith had saved not only herself, but her entire family. Before they left, the spies gave her a sign. Joshua 2:18. This oath you made us swear will not be binding on us unless, when we enter the land, you have tied this scarlet cord in the window through which you let us down. Rahab tied the red cord to her window, marking her house as a place of safety. The scarlet cord was more than just a rope. It was a symbol of faith, salvation, and God's promise. Just like the Israelites were saved by the blood of the lamb in Egypt, Rahab's house would be saved by the scarlet cord. Exodus 12:13. The blood will be a sign for you on the houses where you are, and when I see the blood, I will pass over you. And in the future, Jesus' blood would be the ultimate sign of salvation for all who believe. 1 Peter 1:18-19. You were redeemed with the precious blood of Christ, a lamb without blemish or defect. Rahab lowered the spies down the city wall. They vanished into the night, heading back to Joshua with news of what they had seen. Now, all Rahab could do was wait. Would the Israelites return? Would the scarlet cord really save her? What happens next? Stay with us as we uncover the incredible conclusion to Rahab's story. Fear gripped Jericho. The people had heard about the God of Israel, how he parted the Red Sea, how he defeated mighty kings. And now, the Israelites were right outside their walls. The city was locked up tight. No one went in. No one came out. Then, something strange happened. The Israelites didn't attack. They didn't say a word. They just marched, once around the city walls every day for 6 days. Joshua 6:2-4. Why are they just marching? Why don't they attack? What kind of army does this? But in one house, a woman watched with hope. Rahab clung to the scarlet cord. The promise had been made, but would it be kept? On the 7th day, everything changed. The trumpets blared. The Israelites shouted. Then, suddenly, the ground shook. Cracks split through the mighty walls of Jericho. The towering stone barriers crumbled into dust. The people of Jericho screamed in terror. They had trusted in their walls, but now their city was falling around them. Rahab's house stands alone. But then, something incredible happened. As the walls collapsed into rubble, one section remained standing. The spies returned, not as spies, but as rescuers. Through the dust and destruction, the two spies ran to Rahab's house. Rahab, it's us. We've come for you. just as they had promised. Joshua 6:23. So the young men who had done the spying went in and brought out Rahab, her father and mother, her brothers and sisters, and all who belonged to her. They brought out her entire family and put them in a place outside the camp of Israel. Rahab and her family were led out of Jericho. Everything she had known was gone, but the scarlet cord, the promise, and her faith had saved her. Her past was over. A new future awaited. Jericho was gone, but Rahab and her family were safe. Rahab had escaped death, but now what? She and her family were alive, but still seen as outsiders. Rahab and her family lived outside the Israelite camp at first. She's not one of us. She's from Jericho. Can we trust her? Some people whispered behind her back, but Rahab didn't let their words shake her faith. Something amazing happened. Rahab's faith was not forgotten. The Israelites saw something different about her. James 2:25. Slowly, she was accepted. She was no longer just Rahab the harlot. She was Rahab the faithful. But Rahab's story wasn't over. She caught the attention of a man named Salmon. He saw more than her past. He saw her faith. He saw a woman who trusted God when no one else in Jericho did. Salmon, a prince from the tribe of Judah, chose Rahab as his wife. Matthew 1:5. Rahab, once a woman of shame, became the wife of a noble Israelite. Rahab became a mother. Her son's name, Boaz. Yes, the same Boaz who later married Ruth, another woman of faith. Her faith didn't just change her life, it shaped generations. Through her bloodline came King David, and through David's line came Jesus, the Savior of the world. Matthew 1:16.
I finally got my claim for my car accident. They only offered me $5,000.
There's a lesson there.
I had a car accident and
Rahab's redemption was complete. She started as an outcast, but God made her a part of his greatest plan. No past is too broken. No person is too far gone. God's grace rewrites every story. Rahab's faith changed more than just her life. It set a chain reaction into motion, one that would lead to the birth of the Messiah. Matthew 1:5-6. Salmon was the father of Boaz, whose mother was Rahab. Boaz was the father of Obed, whose mother was Ruth. Obed was the father of Jesse, and Jesse was the father of King David. Look at this family tree. Rahab, Boaz, Obed, Jesse, King David, Jesus Christ. Who would have imagined? A woman once trapped in sin became the great-great-grandmother of Israel's greatest king, and through her line, the King of Kings was born, Jesus Christ. Matthew 1:16. And Jacob the father of Joseph, the husband of Mary, and Mary was the mother of Jesus, who is called the Messiah. Her name is forever recorded. Rahab's name is written in the genealogy of Christ. She was not forgotten. Her past didn't define her. Her faith did. A final lesson. Rahab's story teaches us God can use anyone, no matter their past. Faith is more powerful than fear. When you trust in God, he can rewrite your story. Rahab's faith changed history. How will your faith shape the future? Before you go, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications.
True that. So true. Because the judgmental stuff be real. People be judging the hell out of each other. It's like, wow. So yeah, those were some things that I was interested in. So maybe somebody else would have been. All right, Saggy. We're going to start with your $99.99 portal. 9 cards, past, present, and future. And we're going to see what's happening. What's happening? What's Saggy? What's going on? It's 2 cards. It's 2 cards. Oh, hello, one. Defensive. Spying. Okay. Debate. Ideas. Curious. Well, I'm here. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are you? What in the hell? Got some way to go now. I call you. I don't know. I'm gonna be writing down too, yeah. That's great. I love Scooby-Doo. I used to watch Scooby-Doo all the time. The mystery. Nah, nah, nah. Okay, maybe you like Scooby-Doo. I don't know. That was past. I always gotta look back, be defensive. People maybe have been always messing with you, or spying on you, or you spying on others. I don't know. Now we got the present. Speaking your truth. King of Swords speaking their truth, or it could be you, have air in your chart. And we're just talking about the spies of Jericho, right? Wow. Okay. My opinion, since the world was together, is America is the promised land. That's my opinion. Okay. He bringing up again, the Canaanites are trying to bring back the walls of Jericho. Yeah, that's my opinion. Okay, you don't have to agree at all. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. We got future 8 of Pentacles. Hello. Go Saggy. It's your birthday. Actually, it's Virgos. Happy birthday, Virgo. Yours not yet, right? So something you're working hard on. And then, it also seems like something you're very passionate about. Page of Swords, King of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Something you keeping, to yourself, or don't want nobody to find out about. Could be writing a book, could be a play, could be a movie. I don't know, whatever it may be. Could be invention, information, whatever it may be. You working hard at it. I gotta read what else is on the card. After the King of Swords, speaking with power and authority, you could be writing a speech, doing a speech, whatever. Oh, that guy everybody's talking about. I found out he was a Libra with a Sagittarius rising, just like me. So I don't know a lot about him. I'm not gonna say anything else. You know what else I got? These look like them big, pretty African trees. Hey, Annabelle, how you doing? Them big African pretty trees. That's what it looked like to me. So somebody with power and authority, spying. You could be protecting someone, making sure nobody is bothering somebody, or somebody bothering you. You may be getting ready to speak. Hey, Cam. Oh, yeah, you sure were. How you doing? Then we got 8 of Pentacles, so working hard on whatever. You could be making jewelry. I got jewelry on here. Being patient, focus. Could be somewhere where because this card, my regular card, is someone who don't have to be, but has nice clothes on, because it be a jewelry store. Something you don't, it's good work, but maybe not strenuous, where you get musty and all that kind of stuff. It says Masons, Eastern Star. This is my Eastern Star card. We got diamonds. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. And these also are coins, gold coins. Pride, prestige, job or paid for hire. Effect. Sound like to me like a protection. I don't know why we're going, the man that passed something to do with that too. And not only that, but some protection around you. Yeah, making somebody at work. Are you at work? Let's see. Okay, that's past. The Page of Swords. Okay, I'm not even writing it down. Okay. First card was Page of Swords. Upright. Spy or deception. Maybe you asking a question, maybe with a question mark. Maybe or maybe not. Reflecting back over your shoulder. So it's either not trusting, messing with you, so you're on guard. Okay. Yeah. Adversary rising. So I absolutely know what you're talking about. Ideas, curious. It says, oh, let me turn this light on. Put this on. Okay. Whew. Let the sun shine in. Might be messing with Leo, don't have to be. It says ideas, curious, debate. Something else I've seen on here. It's also baggage. A lot of baggage, like a lot of things going on. You know, yeah. So it's got you on guard, grounded, but yet moving. Thinking about the grass, and I mean the dirt, you know, grounded. So you may be dealing with an earth sign, or you got earth in your chart. Something like that, because we got 8 of Pentacles over here. Work for somebody that's earth sign. It don't have to be like that. Okay, then we got King of Swords. So you speaking with power and authority. Are you listening to someone who is demands respect? Speaking your truth, or someone, however way it's going for you. And we got them drones up there, which is birds, could be. It's birds, but it look like drones to me. It's like they flocking together. Birds of a feather flock together. Okay. Then I said them African trees. It's grounded also. Sitting on the throne. This look like Aztec to me. So I don't know if you're American, Indian, Aztec. Yeah. Indian. Could be, since it's words, it's court. King of Swords, Page of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Maybe you bought some land. Heirs property, maybe. Aquarius. Heirs property, because it's air sign, and then we got the land. Property, staying, or something that's due for you, or you could be working on getting the land, or working on your land. Okay. Then it says 8 of Pentacles, and that is pride, because you know your ancestors and your family is pretty close knit family. It can, hey, that's something to be proud of. You know what I'm saying? People don't get that. Okay, stop, Brent. I'm reading. You may be young, but don't do that. Okay, I don't want to put you out. Um, yeah. So, maybe family togetherness. Some people, it might not be everybody in the family, but the ones that's important. Because we got the page swords, the king sword. That could be son and dad, or a tomboy. Or a tomboy. Could be a girl. Okay. Maybe they taught you hunting. Uh, just how things go. About work, etc., etc., etc. You say be patient. Maybe you're looking for a job, or the Page of Swords looking for a job. Something may be going on at work. Or your own. Says paid for hire. Okay. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. But like you on call or something, or people pay you for your products, for your own stuff that you do, whatever it may be. And also to pay for her. Okay, you are the bow and arrow. You are a warrior. Okay, so okay. Then we got focus. You could be a good shooter. Don't have to be. You're my Robin Hood. Also, you can go good or bad. You can be. I was talking about the card Rainbow and Robin Hood yesterday, and I said Sagittarius. I said Aquarius. But Aquarius and Sagittarius would be the two that I would say. Rambo the Rebel. Okay. Love y'all freedom. And I don't like people trying to box y'all in. And I don't like nobody trying to box me in. That pisses me the fuck off. People spying, watching you, trying to see what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Crazy shit. So yeah, let me see. What else I can say about the card? Over. What did I say? Where's my magnifying glass? Over analyzing, so you might be that Virgo, might have Virgo in your chart. Analyzing could be perfectionist, or taking things, saying things or something, or more than making things more than what they are. Even making a lot of stuff, making a lot of products, so you won't have to. If somebody give an order, you already got shit. You can chill. You know what I'm saying? Somebody spreading stuff at work too. Could be rumors. Now with the blade being there, it reminds me of, it's not a two-edged sword in a way, but it's like half. By the sword being there, it's like cutting it in half. True, it's true. But if you're looking over your shoulder to see if somebody's believing you or not, I'm seeing that too. Okay. So it could be half truths. Twisting the truth. Right. While looking good. Or something. Sag. I just thought about Nicki Minaj. What song she finna make. Um, then we got, okay, I said the jewelry. Or whatever you're making. Diamonds. You might like diamonds, gold coins. Gold coins like on John Wick. Maybe watching John Wick. I like John Wick. 1, 2, I think it's 3 parts to him. I also like The Equalizer. Even with Queen Latifah, she's doing a very good job. I forgot her zodiac sign. Denzel, Keanu Reeves. How do you say his name? Virgo, so this Virgo card. Denzel's a Capricorn. Queen Latifah, what is her sign? I don't know why they came, but hey, it is what it is. What are y'all doing?
That's in bed.
Okay, don't turn it down, okay? What is Queen Latifah's birthday? Oh, Pisces.
Who wanna ask me this?
Go back in there. Go in there. Chill out now. Talk lower, please. Appreciate it, please. Y'all took your car. You get off the bed. You grab a chair over there. You been on the ground. Please get, you can't sit on the bed. You've been in the dirt. Just pull the chair on over here. And let me see it. And I mentioned about Masons, Eastern Star. Don't have to be in a group.
Yes. It literally matches you in real life.
Very skilled in what you do. Crafty. Now it could be in your craft or crafty. Maybe like macaroni and cheese. Okay, let's see. It says effort. Take a lot of effort, to do what you're doing. Master your craft. Okay. Take pride in what you do, how you dress. My sister, I have two. I told you I have two. Two Sagittarius. Well, one is deceased. 2 Sagittarius, 2 Cancers, 2 Libras, 2 Virgos, 1 Pisces. I don't know what my brother that passed away, he passed away way before me, with his, turn it down, baby. See, Bird, Mary, Cancer, Sagittarius, James, Virgo. He passed away before I was born. And then Gina, Sagittarius, Liz, Libra, Pisces, Virgo, Libra. So yeah, my mom had 2, 2, 2, everything. Gemini, Cancer. I don't know if you're dealing with any of those people, those signs. Did I already put this over? I said over analyze, yeah. Yeah, they both of them dressed really nice. Both of my sisters Sagittarius, especially both of them had their own style. So I'm not gonna say one dressed better than the other one. Both of them like to make their own stuff too. Curtains, bed clothing, as well as their clothes. Yeah. It says nice. dresser. Oh yeah, nice dresser. Shoes. Everything on point. Okay. Trying to remember, I only had met one Sagittarius. That was my sister now. I can't remember if I met any Sagittarius. I mean, I went to school with a young girl. She was dating an African guy.
It smells good.
I don't remember. Anyway. Okay. So, we'll go back to past again.
If I smell it, you have to smell it from 100 times a year.
Only if you smell it, girl.
No, you smell it 100
What you
times.
said in there? Oh, it was in your thing.
What does it smell like, King? What does it smell like then?
Nothing.
You smell it.
Ooh, pickles.
Yeah.
It's not good.
You did not smell it then.
I did, bro.
I want to put me out just because I know more about sports. I'm not talking about that. Pay attention to the message, okay? No, I'm not too much into sports at all. I play tennis, volleyball, baseball, but I don't watch it. Nah. Night of Wands, either you or somebody wearing a mask is right under spy. Okay. Now that could be for different purposes also. Oh, you know, well, kind of my all fit. No, you wouldn't be dressed like that. You'd be not even the foreman. Unless you had to put on a uniform for a certain position. Could be a police officer. Getting that a lot. But said that about you. Could be a military. Security guard. Something where you dress really nice. You know. I mean, you know, you look good in your clothes. That you know. Bringer of love. So you may be somebody young. You may be talking to. You could be the same age. I don't know. But it seems like you're more knowledgeable with that. The hell? Is that a baby spider? You dealing with a Scorpio?
Hey,
good booty man. I'm gonna get mine.
I'm about to chop off your
leg. You see this right here?
Well,
you see my finger on my
hey.
Listen,
Bring out love. A veteran. Could be retired as well. Young man or woman. Or may have someone in the military. Or you might be a military family.
You lost it. My granny making her bed.
Mason, get up.
I'm trying to did the thing. It just fell.
What thing?
Mama? For your mama?
I'd already told you the rules when you was outside.
I
Why
know.
would you get,
I'm getting the thing.
Okay. But I'm just saying, why are you being defensive and upset? Because I already told you outside. It should have been okay, Granny.
Then how am I supposed
or not
to get
do it? No, I'm not talking about only that. I'm talking about you had the whole attitude when I said about getting off the bed. I already told you when y'all sitting outside. Don't go in nobody's house or don't go in the house sitting on the bed or sitting on the couch.
Because King already saw that I lost it, and he already said that.
I'm not talking about that. Okay, it's okay. Aries. Okay, maybe we have a Aries child or something.
No, because I can have some secrets.
A grandchild. Oh, shoot.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix this. My battery went down.
On the same level with the
You just lying.
All right, y'all. Too. Virgo, Aries. Gonna be cricket. So, page of Knight of Wands, orders, soldier, patterns, horseback riding, could have some horses, military, could be at a horse race, fast, creative, of course, charming, maybe like to listen to or talk about. This could be sports too, Brent. Like to talk about the military. Maybe you have someone who's a vet or something. Like to talk about the military, what happened or something like that. Maybe that's what you're speaking your truth on. And watching your back on, because you know once you maybe exposing, you have to be careful with that. Exposing something. And this was past. And on this future.
Mom, boogers out biggers.
Yeah.
Make out biggers.
So, you're getting paid for your knowledge of speaking, right? This is present and past. Okay. Knight of Wands. Okay. Okay, so yeah. Let's see. Could be a public speaker. I think I mentioned that.
That game suck. That's why you got banned.
Do you have admin? What do they have to have?
Excuse me. Bring up love. Love. Every time one song comes in my head, when I start saying the words, another similar song comes in my head. I don't know what that's about. Too many loves, too many songs. You could like to sing. Also, like to sing also. Sing or, you know, whatever it may be. Musical. Or listen to music, whatever. Because you got 2 stars up here. Could be in the studio. Or you could be a star. Quick. Could be rap. A lot of Sagittarius. That's a reader like myself. A lot of them rap, some of them sing. But, you know, don't have to. That mask on could be a good actress as well. You know, you have to become another character. I thought y'all was going to the dentist. I thought y'all was going to the dentist.
We're not.
What happened?
Let's do it. We're not.
What on the me for? Just ask the question. Attitude. Yeah. Everybody snapping at you. People snapping at you today. What? Birds are snapping at you. Like what? Are you snapping at somebody? I don't know.
Go straight.
Oh, Lizzo.
I'm not.
Yeah, I don't know what Lizzo. I
Why you
think
think
I
I have
forgot
so
what
much
Lizzo
money
sign is. Lizzo. Lizzo sign. Oh, Mason, you through with that boy? You should do that in the tray. I thought you had some more in there. You ate all that.
Frog. Period.
Okay. What is the singer Lizzo's birthday?
Mason, is it this way?
Aries.
This way?
She's an Aries Taurus, 27.
Why are you asking me?
Could be dealing with
Just figure it
someone
out yourself.
Aries Taurus.
It's your Lord.
Another fire sign.
What did you just ask me for?
April 27.
Okay. Yes! You like this one. You trying to trick me.
Okay, we're in the present. That was past.
Yes, sir.
I don't care, though. I have one more.
Queen of Swords. Couple.
Premium. Premium. Premium is
We
good.
got a couple.
Yeah, premium.
Or past life you were a man and now this life you're a woman. That could be that as well. That change or switcheroo. Like I say, you could be an actress or something, maybe playing a certain movie role. Hope not that mask, or you know, they put the black face on, bodysuit, or white, pretending to be something. Some people do it to see how people will react with them being overweight. I think Tyra did that on her show one time to see how people would treat her if she was heavy set, and she didn't like the response that she got of people treating that person differently. Yeah, she didn't like that at all. So you still demanding authority, demanding respect. Leave Gemini Aquarius or speaking your truth. You could have it in your chart. Like I said already, protecting your words, protecting your work, protecting, you know, what you got going on. Hey. Queen of Swords. Protecting your words. I thought about the same thing this really thought about doing. When my grandson had a new joke, you know, I hadn't heard before. And I thought about, how do you call it when you, hey, it's kind of, what's the word for it? Patent it, like, not patent, but something you could put on, like, people copying your stuff. To, copyright, I think, copyright. I thought about doing that with his little jokes. It's very, very funny. Come on, he's Aries. He remind me. I told him, I said, everything Eddie Murphy said he did when he was young, you doing it. He Aries too. The jokes he said he used to get in front of his family. Hey, shh, hey, y'all too, stop. How? He playing with you. What is the point? Okay, tell him I'm chill out there right now. That's all you gotta say. Now y'all was just good a minute ago. See, sometimes he like to be quiet too. Take that in consideration, okay? And sometimes you do. Right.
But I don't get it. I mean, he would do that, and then like 5 seconds later,
He come back and do something else.
Yeah.
You're a chicken head, no, I'm just playing. All right, Duke, you can't be wishy-washy, Virgo.
All I was saying was, I'm a Levanto. You just said you were a Lubini Pitanini.
Damn. What is y'all? What language y'all?
I'm a Levanka, and he's a Lubini Pitanini.
Oh, that's on that game. That Roblox game.
Yeah, his first morph that he likes is a Lubini Pitanini. No, that was your old one. Now you have a Lubini. Pitanini.
Oh, boy. You might be Have to know some foreign languages too. If you're not a foreign languages.
Oh, you about to buy a new
or studying languages too. I just thought about that with them saying that Italian, whatever other language that is. Pig Latin. You might know Latin. Well, I don't know something about the languages, something about speaking and mask on. It could be having, no different languages, different stuff. Okay.
Get that new beanie pizza, Nina. The new beanie pizza.
Off with your head too. I know some of you pissed off about it as well. We're not going to ignore that.
Buy that new beanie pizza, Nina.
Okay.
Beanie pizza, Nina. I'm a Los Ocalelo. And
hot today, I don't know.
And a beanie pizza, Nini.
Something is
that's me. If someone has no beanie pizza, Nini, that's me.
Something is brewing. Something is moving on. Shh. I just seen jukebox. I don't know why. Let's going back to the music.
Granny.
What, babe?
Did you know that you are a tongue?
What is that?
It's a
They say it on that thing.
It's a long person that's shaped like a bat that has a bat in his hand and swings people. And then every time they swing person, they say tongue.
Oh, I heard him say that.
Yeah. And you also have
maybe buying a car, the right decision. Maybe going to call, looking for a new ride or something. Or like you at the land.
Oh, you got a new beanie pizza, Nini?
Or land or truck, whatever, vehicle. Or an airplane.
You need beanie pizza, Nini?
Whatever. So it's a couple. So maybe you and someone. Or friends of yours. Maybe Gemini Aquarius. Maybe riding with friends. I don't know, I just got gangs too. With that mask on, with the weapons in their hand. Cause y'all all the
I see my mom.
Weapon, the bow and arrow, right? Gang or riding with the gang. Or wearing a mask.
She probably going to get the choice.
Don't catch me, trying to catch me riding dirty. Be riding dirty. I know this police. Trying to catch me. I had videos of, make videos of that a long time ago. Seems like it's coming back. Trying to catch me riding dirty. I don't know, something like that.
What you say? Beanie pizza, Nini?
It says transport.
What did you know, beanie pizza?
Transport. Telekinesis. Teleport. Somebody's teleporting. Oh, this could be a helmet. I was saying invention or made something. This could be, they put like these helmets on. Or whatever they do, alchemists or whatever. Because we're dealing with Taurus over here. In another foreign land. Or just traveling. But you may know, what is it, CERN? Is it CERN? Which one of them Harpo? CERN or Harpo? Teleport. Maybe studying that. Something, I don't know. Let me see. Is it Harpo? What is Harpo? Which is Oprah reverse. Oh shit, they told me that. Harpo spelled backwards for Oprah. Oprah called Harpo. So
Your mama on you.
She is not here. Stop lying. He's a liar.
Lock you out.
Stop. What is Harpo? Productions Incorporated, a media production company founded by Oprah Winfrey. Oh, yeah. So it's not called Harpo then. What's it called? Harp?
It's like you from Chinese.
Media production.
You knew beanie piece of meanies.
The fit. That's not fit.
What is harp? Oh, HAAR.
Yeah.
Harp is a large, ancient, triangular shaped string musical instrument. Oh, they put harp. Maybe play an instrument. But that's not what I'm talking about. Then another one says a health and recovery plan is a Medicaid managed care insurance. Would be okay. HAA.
This will look good in my collection.
No!
Okay, stop. And you don't have to get all like that.
I'm just
I might just spell it wrong.
Why are you getting mad? All I'm doing is just
Yes, right. The High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program. What? Stop. You need to take a nap or something. You tripping. Mama say, come here. Go see what she want. Auroral Research Program. A scientific faculty located near GAKONA, Alaska. That uses powerful high frequency.
Where are you going? I mean, I afford it.
Frequency radio transmitter.
I'm keeping it
To
until my
study.
mom comes. I'm keeping it until my mom comes. I'm keeping it until my mom comes.
Atmosphere. No, the Earth. Be quiet, y'all. IONOSPHERE.
Bro, no, I didn't.
Oh my goodness, y'all getting on my nerves now. Y'all arguing for nothing.
He hit me.
Bro, no, I didn't. You literally went on the
Go
bed.
watch TV. Go do something. Go take a nap. Something. Go in the living room and watch TV or something. Y'all stop tripping. Ionospheres is a region of upper atmosphere that affects radio communication, radar, and navigation system. Now I gotta write everything down, yeah. So it may be on the radio, maybe working for the radio or something. It could be a, which kind of people that do on the radio? That what they call them type of people? That work on the radio station. Well, somebody who work on the radio station. Radar, TV as well, and navigation system. The other maintenance man must have quit. Moved or something. By temporarily exciting the ionosphere. Now I know, I heard of that. With radio waves. Scientists can observe its physical processes, investigate its properties, and understand how to improve global communications and satellite technology. And that means heats the ionosphere, HARP's 180 antenna array transmutes energy into the ionosphere, temporarily creating localized disturbances. Fucking with people's head. Yeah. that noise like a dog would hear a sound, and humans can't hear. Could be in music. Also, we talked about that with the Children and Pussycats and other things. I was talking about another one about the frequency, about messing with your mind through, you know, the music, the earphones, stuff like that. So they have something in the air. Fuck with us. Creates artificial phenomena. Boo boo. This heating can generate effects like artificial air glow and irregularities in the ionosphere. Okay. Generates low frequency waves. The ionosphere, how we say it, itself can be used as an antenna to generate low frequency waves such as ULF, ELF, and VLF, which can propagate into space onto the Earth's atmosphere waveguide. What did I say about airspace? I was talking about Obama. Whoops, I said about airspace. Uh-oh. I got to be more gentle. Got to be more gentle. What was I saying about Obama? Please stop that behind my back, baby.
There's nothing to do.
Yeah, usually this time of day, and you really need to be busy. Mass graves. Oh, Russia and Poland in the airspace. The shooting of the drones in the air. May not be related though. Still wavelengths. Drones, I think they do bring like some type of light, laser light, I think. I'll ask that in a minute. Diagnostic instructions that the faculty provided data on ionosphere state included magnetic field, electron density, and radio wave absorption. How to use research development faculty, study and observe phenomena. Okay, study and observing. Okay, study and observe. As we said that, probably working or studying. Well, I hope I said studying. With the books, the Liberians, the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius could be studying, researching or studying somebody, and vice versa, whatever it may be. This chariot is you Cancer, but it's moving, so could be you as well, I say. Says happy driver wild. Okay, kids little car. Airplane 18-wheeler show off. Showing off your new car, showing off your knowledge. A show off. Okay. Somebody could be calling you a show off, or you calling somebody else a show off. Okay. New car. Or just new airplane shit. I don't know, whatever. It's endless. Knowledge. Well, you know, that's Sagittarius. That's why I like listening to Sagittarius. Bobby Hemmett, I'll be listening to. He's very knowledgeable. You know what I'm saying? He's a sponge for knowledge, information. You know, you're ever learning. You never fully learn anything. It's so much to learn. What are they doing? Turn around, I'm almost finished. The lion food in the snake pit. You ain't eating, then you slime food. The hell? What do you have to say? They just don't know what to do in their time. They probably bored like my grandchild. Hi, Jamie. Hey, Andy. Thanks for that. They probably bored, child. need to go and find some knowledge, go study something. You never get enough. He says it's an ongoing thing. You never know everything, you know what I'm saying? It's interesting to find out stuff. You never know when you may need it, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of that's radioactive stuff that they put in the air. You can fall paper on your head, blocks out that, right? On your windows, you know. We used to put it on our windows, and I didn't know why. But we got that technology, we got that box and that Wi-Fi box in here, so we inside with the radiation. So they didn't just kind of come inside. So you put it on the windows, it's really it's defeating the purpose, right? Because you got it inside your house now. Experiment can explore using the plasma waves to applications like collision detection and avoidance in satellites. The scientists who university, government agencies, commercial firms for various experiment ownership is owned by blah blah blah. Alaska Fairbanks location. Okay. Its main goal is to conduct theoretical and experimental investigations to characterize radio waves interactions in ionosphere. Energy transmit is capable of radiating 3.6 megawatts of power into the upper atmosphere. Okay, whatever. Including theoretical investigation characterizing. We just said that. How much power does HARP produce? Activities of HARP. Is HARP project still active? Yes, HARP is still operating as a research faculty, but its operation was transferred from the U.S. Air Force to the University of Alaska Fairbanks in August 2015. Faculty continues to conduct scientific research on ionosphere. The full schedule of research campaigns, including proposals for experiment. Okay, is there a negative? Let's see. I don't know why we're getting deep in there. Let's see. Impact. Negative impacts attribute to the high frequency activity Aurora Research Program are widely disputed and largely based on conspiracy theories. Scientific evidence has consistently shown that the faculty is not capable of destructive effects, often claimed by critics. Below is an overview of the alleged negative impacts and scientific consensus debunking them. Alleged negative impacts debunked, just like they say allegedly. What it says of the FEMA coffins and in the FEMA trailers that we were looking at earlier. The mold, making people sick with the FEMA trailers. Then they sold them. Then they gave them to the Indians, American Indians. Now they are saying they're sick. Well, that was 10 years ago, 9 years ago. I don't know where they at now. I didn't research it. And yeah, and the coffins, they say they were to put the coffin inside. Okay. The following negative effects have been blah blah blah, causing natural disasters. HARP is weather. Okay. HARP can trigger earthquakes, tsunamis, hurricanes, floods. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's the weather, the thing, making stuff happen. Okay. Weather starter. Starting a tsunami, I'll be Sagittarius. No, or you may work might be mind control. Okay. Claims that HARP can manipulate human behavior. Manipulate human behavior. Okay. All controlled minds are false. Controlled minds are false. What is it? False. Okay. Spreading a narrative that's make a behavior that's false. HARP uses high frequency radio waves while brain activity operates on extremely low frequency. Okay. The two, look on the bed, turn it over. So, oh, wherever your book's at, over there. Should be over there. You got it? Okay. Behavior control, brain activity operates on extremely low level, so low frequency. The two do not interact. In fact, the radio waves that HARP directs into the atmosphere are 100 times weaker than those emitted by mobile phones. Damaging the ozone layer. A study by the Defense Technical Information Center found that HARP's impact on the ozone layer is negotiable and likely not measurable. The study compared HARP's effects to naturally occurred auroral activity, which has a far greater impact. Disrupting ecosystem. Some fear that HARP's electromagnetic waves could harm migratory migratory animals. However, the electromagnetic effects are so small, temporary, that the risk to terrestrial or marine ecosystem is considered very low. Child, whatever. No, they lying. When most sensitive claims about HARP are unfounded, some minor legitimate concerns have been noted by scientists and researchers. Potential interference with aircraft. Radio transmission could potentially affect the sensitive electron equipment of overflying aircraft as safety precautions. HARP operators notified the Federal Aviation FAA of their transmission schedule and use radar to detect and avoid interference with aircraft. Running HARP high energy requires significant electrical power, which contributes to its carbon footprint. Depending on the source of its electricity, that rises minor environmental questions and military applications, blah, 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 blah. Okay. And the other one was CERN. So that one is weather. Let's see. What is CERN? European Organization for Nuclear Research. Somebody might be European Organization for Nuclear Research. You ever thought about the vice president, though? On another note, America. I looked up his birthday, yesterday. What was his birthday? Was he a Leo? No. I was wondering if something happened to Trump. They keep saying Trump's sick, blah, blah, blah. It's not Trump. How he has a foreign wife, which doesn't mean, she thinks she's Indian. I forgot what she does. But, he's younger. So I don't know. I never listened to what his morals and standards was about anything, which, the creator gonna take us anyway. But would like to know. European Organization, okay. It is the world's largest and the most famous laboratory for particle physics. PARTIC. You might be in petrochem or studying something like you're just studying different stuff. Could be in college, could be whatever, could be anything. Just young teacher, student, father, dad, whatever, mom, dad, whatever, professors, whatever the deal may be. Police, whatever the deal may be. Located near Geneva. Switzerland. I didn't know they made Switzerland specifically, well, took over Switzerland, specifically for their banks, their money. Somewhere to house their banks out of the states, out of different countries that won't be messed with for future use. Dedicated for fundamental research on the building blocks of the universe. I think Switzerland was having some issues lately. It operates large particle accelerators, most notable the Large Hadron Collider, COLIDR, Collider, which smash subatomic particles at near light speed to study their properties and the fundamental laws of nature. Smash subatomic particles. The organization faculties international collaboration, bringing together thousands of scientists to advance. You might be a scientist, like I said, petrochem, scientist, alchemist, could be anything. It could be, I'm every woman and know all of this, midwife, healer. You go right outside and do what you need to. Bringing together thousands of scientists to advance human knowledge and uncover the secrets of matter and the universe. Secrets. Uncover secrets. So you could be doing that too, moving around. You could be specimen carrier. You could be trying to know secrets, trying to visible whatever, to listening devices, studying. Okay, the organization factor, studies fundamental practices. CERN uses its accelerators and detectors to probe the basic constituents, constituents of matter and forces that govern them. Operates a large. Okay, I'm gonna read through this here. Engineer, you could be an engineer. Okay, what's the negative? Negative stands for concern. Well, non-evaporable getter is a thin film coating technology developed and utilized by CERN. NEG. Oh, NEG. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm like, what the hell? Evaporable. GETTER. A thin film coating technology developed and utilized by CERN. I think CERN is going back in the future or something like that to create future, past, present, and future. I think that's what it is. I'm not sure. And maintain the ultra high vacuum UHV necessary for particle accelerators like the large HADRONCLLIDR was talking about the negative coating made for titanium zircon whatever all kind of big word alloy is splattered into vacuum chamber walls and activated by heating, allowing it to chemically capture and absorb gas molecules that providing pumping to achieve and sustain the required low pressure environment. What? That's providing pumping to achieve and sustain the required low pressure environment. Coating allowed to splitting into the inner source of vacuum chambers. Activation coating chamber is heated, activating the pumping chemical reaction to absorb gas species such as hydrocarbon monoxide for the vacuum. This process removes gas from the chamber, creating an ultra-high vacuum condition. Why did they develop it? Necessary, sensitive operation. Okay. That's not what I wanted to know. What is the fears of that? Okay. Creating black holes. Okay. I think I did a video on this a long time ago. Opening portals. So, they want to go somewhere else. So that's what I'm thinking about this right here. Studying mask. Gonna have to wear something to go, like if it's space or underground, not up there. To go somewhere else or past somebody from the past, or maybe somebody from the past that you know, or you somebody from the past. Pretending to be somebody else, somebody you may know from your past life. And this is also is traveling through, because this air sign is space too. You might work at NASA, you might find out how to teleport, something like that. Black holes, opening portals, coming through in and out of portals to other dimensions. Or this could be also, don't give me no headache or rebuke that in the name of creative. I don't know what was formed against me shall prosper. Could be astral traveling as well. Put my head on my head. And even causing earthquakes, and even cause, because you disrupting the order of things, right? At least their order of things. And astral traveling. I'm noticing a lot of people is doing this, peeping in other people's business and coming back either to shame them or copy, or because I noticed when I also the mind, I sleep sometime with my phone right by me, and I noticed that the stealing, been saying that I shouldn't. It's my fault from having it right back behind my head, stealing stuff out your brain. We know they do this, Aaron's furniture, and also just peeping on somebody or watching somebody or something like that. Somebody watching you in a car maybe, but getting astral travel or coming through a portal. Because then also dark matter, dark hole is also black folks, our people, okay? Coming in to fight for us, right? Could be two came in. Like in the Bible days where the gods would come down to earth to talk to like Abraham and different ones, special ones. And we just talking about, what was I was talking about Rahab and the spies, right? Yeah. And she helped them out or whatever, something like that too. Okay. Oh, shoot. Damn, I cannot be gentle for shit. Okay, I'm trying to be gentle. All right, we're going past last row. Sad. Let's say sad. So what the fuck? Okay, again. Nine of Pentacles. Going back, look at this one. Maybe you know how to time travel. Now they need go alchemist. The man found out how to do that. He left 500 years or something like that. Came back and told people his travels, how to do it. And I don't know, this remind me of the ice walls as well. I was talking about the walls. The other side that's hidden from us. Got us over here slaving while there's our people on the other side living millions of years. And he was talking about yesterday on that Drew TikTok. The guy was talking about them at TikTok, and he was saying about something they use to make sure we age and supposedly die, but they reincarnate us so we don't never really die. But shorten our lifespan is something that they're using to do that. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, focus, Knight of Pentacles.
Do you know how to give me a secret?
Says focus. Sag also. Well, both of all of them Sag. It says like a knight on a horse. Dedicated, reliable. So whatever you're into, you're taking it serious. Okay. Commitment. Whatever you found out. You may be the one running the show, but it's authority. You and someone else, or just in your masculine and feminine energy, complete. You try to make sure it goes on as planned. Okay. Controlling it. Masculine and feminine energy. Complete.
Who gave him that juice? Who brought juice?
Me?
I didn't tell you to get no juice. You didn't drink it. You know better. Don't get no
Visitor, player, military, soldier, message, writer, ride or die. I'm getting ride or die. This couple right here, y'all may be traveling together. Remind me of what's his name? The Fox guy who has that disease now. And the Future movie or something like that. That is the name of that movie. I should know it. Him and that older man. But it's a woman and child. You know, he would get in the car. Well, you might be watching that movie. I don't know. And they figured out how to go to other places. You know, other realms. Beyond Ice Wild, really. But other, you know, underground, whatever. In the water, whatever the hell.
A foodie, bro.
This ain't shit up there. But,
A foodie.
but anyway.
Foodie.
A foodie.
What is a foodie?
Coming back.
Foodie.
What is a foodie?
Don't tell my mom what a foodie is.
What is a foodie?
Coming, going
I
back.
don't know what a foodie is. Look at my
Brush
food.
car,
What is that, bro?
And what is a foodie?
Or something wrong with your car, horse, airplane, scientist. Something very knowledgeable about, very important.
What is a foodie?
Could be flying cars, shit. You might be China, whatever, flying cars.
It's foodie.
You might be one of the elite up there. Private, where they can't even, cause spines, like, watch my shoulders, like, so they don't know what you're doing. So they might not even catch you on the radar.
I'm gonna be here in 5, 4, 3.
That would be cool. Real cool.
Because you didn't say what a foodie is.
Fine.
Hard
What is
work.
a foodie?
There was like a foodie that the office lady
So
made
either
us.
you have military training or you've been in the
Whoa!
military.
Oh my god!
What you said? What?
You know the secrets are that's your job in the military.
No, you're under arrest, as you did not say.
That the office lady made us.
Study that or they teach you, they teach you all that stuff,
What is a
Who
foodie?
wears a mask? Who wears a helmet?
You're
Soldiers.
What is a
Who
foodie?
wear a helmet? I don't know if they wear helmets. I mean,
What is a
do
foodie?
they wear hats anymore? Army wears hats, I think.
Tell me what a foodie
Maybe.
is.
I don't where hats. I'm
Tell
tripping.
me what foodie is.
A foodie is that the office lady made us.
So what is a foodie?
Fugitive,
Oh my god.
taking a
What is a
chance,
foodie?
I
being
told
bold.
you already.
What office?
Whatever you doing,
Who?
you not scared.
Oh, I know who did it.
You just taking a chance.
What's
You
the food?
discovering some shit. That's what you're supposed to do in the Sagittarius age, in the Sagittarius mindset. Whether you're a Sagittarius or not, if you've grown through that cocoon with the Scorpio or Fucus to Sagittarius, or you could be a Fucus, you know what I'm saying? You come out knowledgeable. You know? If y'all know how the birth chart works. From Scorpio, Libra, Scorpio, from Aries on round of Fucus, and then Sag. So you came out of the cocoon on point.
Is it? I found blood.
You talking about a foodie?
No, I found
A
blood.
foodie?
You could be driving an airplane. You could be a pilot.
No, really.
Also,
Look at my finger. Look at my finger. Look.
damn, I can't spell out something.
And it was from my knee.
Train.
So you got
Something
knee
you
bumps
might
on
be,
your feet.
you might a bus, school bus even.
I freaking.
But
What is a
something you're
foodie?
taking a chance in. Portal.
What's a foodie?
I'm really thinking.
What's a foodie?
See,
King foodie foodie?
yeah, something
What's a
really
your butt cheek.
high tech,
What's a
high.
foodie? What's a foodie?
You doing?
What is a foodie king?
It's this ongoing
What is a
underground
foodie king?
chariot is reversed to
It's your
What's a
butt.
foodie king?
in the earth. Stop y'all too.
It's your butt. It's your butt.
Tower. Yeah, something spectacular. King of the chariot. Reverse.
Oh, cute.
Foodie.
Oh, cute.
Then I gotta look at the come down to earth. I'm seeing somebody fugitive. It's fugitive too. So car, police chase.
Yeah, that's my football. I didn't even know
Um,
That's mine.
Coming to a
Mine.
halt.
Stop. He hit my leg.
Like I said, you could be the cop, detective, whatever the deal may be. You got a hijacker.
He hit my leg.
Oh yeah, okay.
She scratched me.
Y'all need to stop. Fail.
Just need to erase this name and put this.
That's fine. That's
Then why is it coming off then? See, look how we barely seeing it? Yeah.
You cover somebody trying to jump in your car. I don't know, some tank. If you're in the military or something. I don't know. Because it say warning. Say warning. That's like somebody jumping out of the car and getting the fuck on, going into a portal and found out or something. Or hijacked a car. Could be watching this on TV or something, I don't know.
People killing you. Thank you. I check the words.
Portal. I don't know if they found your work. Eight of Pentacles. Police. And that was reminding me of what's the name of that movie? Where his brother was in the military and the computer. I spoke about this before. The computer got his brother killed because his brother found out the computer was corrupt. And they taught after they killed his brother left messages for him. But remember that computer was a little girl. And the brother, they had wanted the brother to finish the work or something. I forgot what the computer wanted. And they gave me all that money, and they came in his apartment and found all of that, them arms, guns, and all that stuff. And he didn't know how it got in there, you know. He didn't know how it got in there. And so I think he ran or something. I can't remember if they caught him. I don't remember. But they did that to a lady too. She had a son. Oh, they was trying to kill the president or something like that. They was getting them two to kill the president or not the Russian president. He was to kill the Russian president.
Your dino picture king. I'm gonna give this to my son.
That's all I'm saying about that. Okay. So not materialistic dimension. Gotta go. And then wherever you went into is like something blowing up, blowing out of proportion.
I don't care about my phone. I have like 50 other ones. I have a new one.
I'm blowing up in your face, or I'm getting like when you're going through the portal, or you know, dimension or whatever. It's like you know, making some lightning and all that kind of stuff. So it could be a storm too.
Thank you for the truck.
The tower.
Still, I'm gonna keep it still.
Okay, we got the Fool.
Yeah, take this broken truck.
And this future.
Thanks for that.
And then the tower. Future y'all too, man. Storm. Falling down. I don't know if they caught you or came in with you or. What happened now?
You keep thinking I'm taking this.
Boy, I know you ain't sitting up here tripping on nothing like that. Really?
You keep thinking
Actor.
I'm taking this.
Yeah, you know that boy ain't going no home with that. Why you tripping like that? Actor, you playing a good role. You need an Oscar.
Home alone, man.
Something like what, a storm or something. All fall down. This one here. We all fall down. Because it said,
This is useful too.
CERN or one of them said they were causing global warming, causing different things by using it. Was it CERN or was it HARP? Yeah, doing the weather stuff. I think one of them two or both of them. I don't know. Causing ripples or causing some havoc or causing a storm or causing some shit or whatever. Just like they say the word, us you keep using nigger, it's messing with the ozone layer. I think it's opening a black hole for our people. But anyway, yeah, something like that. Anyway, says I'm gonna talk to the ramble enough. If it fit. If it don't, confirmation. If not, lady at work, okay? Get somebody at your job. Looking at you through a mirror, your mirror. Cover your mirrors and TVs. Your sister Pisces. Old friends, reverse. Janitor. What the fuck? I was just talking about the janitor. So yeah, something like that. Please don't test me. Okay. Hello. Because they can knock you off fire sign. Boy, cousin. Reverse. You see that? You're not in there playing like nothing ain't wrong. Good demon family. Yeah. He gonna play like he ain't doing nothing now. Mama said, come here.
See you tomorrow, King Lucas.
Oh, I'm not fucking
I'm gonna
you.
go.
With this.
Where's all of his Robux?
Very sensitive.
Hey, with this.
Reverse, ain't he? The hell going on now? Ew. Or somebody call, ain't it, maybe? But not your, ain't it? But hey, stranger things have happened. Nasty. Oh, think of somebody on one. I know y'all are, you know, the players, 6, but I don't know if you're doing, you kind of doing some other stuff. Ooh, I'm gonna curse you out. You change on or something, maybe. Stranger, serial killer, man. Okay. Are you killing it or something? Oh, sexual false business. I don't know. Reader.
I'm trying to retain my iPad.
Sad, can trust no one. They may be paid to take you out. Take me out. True that. A reader. You a reader though? I'm a reader, whatever. Innocent going to jail or set up. Your brother Taurus. Somebody trying to set you up. And looking, watching, peeping, blah, blah, blah. Watching the mirror, finding something. The reader's been talking about that. We've been talking about that. Same old energy. You are loved, protected, safe by the creators, ancestors, archangels, cherubims, guides. Hello. Someone you know close is a serial killer or rapist or both or kidnapper. Sending the Grim Reaper at you. They not stupid. When I say you're dealing with a Scorpio with the spider, the little spider.
Okay. Can I sit on the bed now?
No, not with them clothes on. We was outside. I don't want no bugs, nothing crawling on me. I don't know what that dirt. Corporations still want everything stay the same. Still ain't blah, blah, blah. With the stove, killing people, all brainwashing, creating no soul people. The family still want the inheritance. Don't want to share. They be living good. They could give a fuck how you live. Same old shit, different day. Yeah. Same shit. I be trying to chill though. But yeah. They seem to always want to fuck up my energy for some reason. It's just one of this bother me. I've been expecting that. It's been happening for a child. My sister Virgo, the Cancer, she will react sometime. My brother be tripping. He's a Cancer. My sister was a Libra, Scorpio. She really didn't. She was a type. She had that Scorpio moon, so she was really into her friends. You know what I'm saying? She didn't want to be. She didn't like the idea that my mom got food stamps, but didn't realize her friends' mamas, they all had food stamps too. I was trying to be something that she wasn't. Being in jail, having learned lessons. Yeah, she was into some criminal shit. She had a gang and every damn thing. So she really didn't let nobody fuck with me. But they were older than me. The Pisces, I was more. She was 3 years older than me. But she was doing her thing too. She mostly taught me all of the craziness went on. She mostly taught me how to dress. She would love to dress. I watched her dress, do her hair. All of them really. My cousins, even from Louisiana, when they would come down. But her mostly. I like the way my Libra Scorpio sister dressed. She kind of dressed like a rebel. You know, the torn jeans and, you know, stuff like that. I liked that about her. But the Pisces, she would be more sophisticated. Everything had to go color-coded. Hair, everything had to be. Not saying the Libra Scorpio wasn't on point, because she was. But both of them was on point. Even my Sagittarius sister, Gina, she was same thing. She had a different way of dressing. All of them know how to put everything together and dress. So I kind of learned all that from each one of them, having all the sisters and cousins. Thorns and thistles. A lot of bullshit. So yeah, it's been yeah, her, the Cancer, the Virgo. Who else? My Cancer brother. Because he wanted me to be who he wanted me to be. And he just got in the military and wanted to teach me kung fu or whatever. I'm gonna put your foot up to my face right here. And you ain't teaching me a damn thing. Move your damn feet now, baby. It pissed me the fuck off. He, her teacher, is sent by the government secret society to mess them up. I thought that little boy was, okay. When people set you up or lie on you and you do it back to or expose them, now you the narcissist. Hello. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Hello. Got Pisces reverse. Cop cameras and social media channels following you. Superstition. Very superstitious. Writings on the wall. Trying to put you in jail or back in jail. Law passed. They have the right to, if you were a criminal, once a criminal, always a criminal. It might be that getting away. There might have been that too going on with that. You know a lot, very smart, whoever just, you know. And maybe you won't share your secrets because you're looking over your shoulder. Like the kids, I'm trying to tell people, when you find out about the cars, like you won't know it can run on water or whatever, don't get on the video and make no damn videos about that shit. I made that mistake. And that other channel I got of taking Mother Nature's plants and for healing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm thinking, oh, 2020, we can't get to the hospitals, we'll be able to go outside and cure ourselves, blah, blah, blah. Shit. Hey, won't nobody know that shit. That's when they really start coming at my ass. Whole corporation is criminals that you get, whole corporation is criminals that get away with crimes. Minority Report. Tom Cruise, Obama, that movie I was thinking about. And Obama said about the criminal thing. He passed that. Monks, priests have many secrets, good and bad. We probably won't understand. See, they keep their secrets secret. I love my family. True that. Yeah, I love my family. The 5 that's gone and 5 that's here. And I talk to I talk to the ones that's gone more than I do the one that's here. I ain't gonna lie. I do. Now, same with happy family. In your home. Like them young. Spells to keep you hooked on drugs or drinking, to steal or kill you, make you look bad, gossip. Say rumors, no weapons formed against you shall prosper. Hello. Jungle warfare, that a Rambo against the corporation. Robin Hood, hello. Who's your nigga? Woo. Don't eat or drink from them. Father, sister, or brothers, kill him. Titanic, gold on boat made out of a love story. So we had 2 people say ride or die. A couple. So right after both of y'all. Y'all on the run. Love on the run. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Caribbean queen. And we sharing the same dream. It is forbidden to betray family blood. Hello. They do. A good job or career is coming, more money. Create your own. Hello. Want you to be jealous of them, competition, competing. I wish these people grow up. I really do. All the shit happening in the world. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't. I would not be sitting up there worried about what the fuck he doing, and all this shit is happening. But people want you to pay attention to them so fucking badly, till it's just sad. Question mark. Yes, I put a spell on your family to kill you or set you up. Don't care who dies. Well, there's going to be a return to sender. Betrayed your trust. Your husband is hiding money from you. May want you dead. A therapist. Yeah, they definitely need to see a therapist. Something ain't right. I guess that's people that don't believe in higher power, the one who made us or something. They don't believe they're going to get any consequences for their action. They think they can handle it. I'm hell that shit. I don't care what he doing, man. As long as I get your ass, I can do it. Whatever. Oh. Fell right in my lap. And Noah's reverse. Hell Island vacation from hell. Okay. Your kids love you and never will hurt you. They wish a nigga would, but it was reversed. Stranger serial killer woman. Your body's calling me. Capricorn energy. R. Kelly. One of your men's brothers or friend is in love with you. Your family inheritance. Government don't want you to receive. Your mother was murdered. I know that. A lot of clones in AI and humans form doing crimes programmed. If you're not woke, you're a zombie or a clone. Hello. Let me do the other one and get out of here, Sage. Don't fool yourself. A warning again. A strange love affair like no other. Whoa. Okay, hello. That'll be interesting. It says block. Or somebody trying to block it or block it. Blocker. Don't throw stones if you live in a glass house. Shatter. Hello. In a hole. Want to put a family member in a mental hospital so they won't tell their secrets. Money on mother's side. Sending sounds in your home. Falling or moving shadows. See, we were just talking about that with that CERN and that harp. Frequencies. Oh, yeah. Caribbean queen. Thanks for protecting innocent from bad weapons, bombs, and storms. Okay. Somebody doing some counteracting. And again, reverse. It was transgender or something, I don't know. Kill his or her mother. Again. Werewolves. Shape shifting. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Your sister Capricorn. Turn them against each other. Neighbor, front of you. It's reversed. Grays. Gray days are the grays, of course, stay in there. Using your children to come against you, walk-ins. I'm thinking someone you know or know you works for the government, messing up your life, stopping your resources. Definitely. I don't know how you feel about Sag. I'm Sag rising, so it's hidden. Man, friend, or family. Same thing got from Gemini. Fake image. Your siblings. Driver's license. Trying to put your name on some shit. Black eye, bruises, maybe hiding them. He, she abusive. Bullying the handicap. Forrest Gump. Maybe fighting back because it's reversed. It's a family affair, private, so somebody, family members, says shadow reverse, so it should be leaving or something, I don't know. Sacrifice Scorpio. Whoa. Somebody been fucking with a Scorpio. Did not let that Scorpio get in their full power. A white truck or van. They transform all the time. Spider, Chinese. People online putting spell work on you. You don't even know them. Crazy. Protect yourself. People just be doing shit just to be doing shit. It's stupid. And then when that shit blow up, because it will blow up, I don't care if you're extraterrestrial or monster. I don't give a fuck what you is. Your day coming. Handle it. Handle it. That's all I can say. Handle it. Smart mouth, handle it. Remember, don't do the crime, you can't do the time. So Sagittarius, that's what I got. Let's see, chakra wisdom, and we are done. Dishes are good, man. Okay, we got two. Sixth chakra, third eye chakra, imagination. Imagine it now. I use my imagination as I create and pursue my dreams and wishes. I ask myself, what do I want? My thoughts create my reality at the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels. I use this power to create harmonious relationships between all these levels. I imagine the life I would like to have, and I encourage my thoughts to be truthful, wise, and discerning. In the quietness of meditation, I see and hear the truth. Hello. People focus on themselves. First chakra, base chakra, instinct. I trust that my instincts are correct, and I let my natural, intuitive feelings guide me forwards. I will know what I need to do and how to respond with wisdom to situations that come my way. I have an innate desire to be of service in life. As I tap into this feeling, I will know what service I am called to do. I believe in myself. You might have went to a seminar too or something like that. All right, that's what I got. Thank y'all. Love y'all. Thanks for coming. Well, that's it. It's a lot there. Like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Hi, King Tokyo, Free Fire. What should you do?
What is that?
I don't know, boo boo. You have to pay for a reading. I don't know what you did or what y'all did or none of that. Free Fire is a scam account. Ignore them. Oh, for real? I farted and my neighbor's mailbox. Just got through arguing about farting. A man name all 50 states. You feel that energy? Yeah, I feel it. Stick shift. All right, love y'all.